Good Thursday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. After 2 years with two competing Oktoberfest celebrations, the Wenatchee Valley may be back down to one. The city of Leavenworth and the Washington State Department of Ecology have reached settlement over a decade-long water rights dispute. Patchy fog and low clouds are sticking around for a couple more days. Your weather forecast coming up. In a sentence that could keep him in prison for the rest of his life, Dalton Scott Potter was assigned 53 years today for murdering his former girlfriend, Alyssa Longwell. Potter shot Longwell to death last January while their car was stopped on Badger Mountain Road, and then he opened fire on a father and daughter who saw the crime. A jury in Douglas County convicted him in October of first-degree murder, first-degree assault, and related felonies. Potter, who's 28, did not participate in his own defense, and today, Judge John Nodell excused him from the room for part of his sentencing after Potter claimed he was innocent and his rights were being violated. The 53-year sentence was recommended by Douglas County Prosecutor Gordon Edgar, while Potter's attorney said an apparent undiagnosed mental illness should have allowed for a lesser term of 37 years.
In my opinion, any decent defense attorney that ever could have had this case could have taken no more than 2 days to know that the circumstantial evidence against Mr. Potter was overwhelming, that the defense that he wanted to put forward of I wasn't there and let's just attack their case was never going to work, and that if there was a defense here, it was the affirmative defense of diminished capacity. And I think it would be foolish to think that it began the minute that he killed Alyssa Longwell.
There's nothing that says that Mr. Potter didn't know what he was doing. Maybe his mental health issues lowered the bar, if you will, for him to get to where he was murdering someone. But he has a violent history, maybe not towards his own family, but to those who he dated, to those who he had relationships with outside of his own family. And so he has this history, Your Honor, and it's been through the system. So he has this history of violence towards women in his life. And now later on it's a murder. Nobody saw it coming, but that's who he is and that's what his history is.
He had no sympathy for my daughter. He deserves what the maximum is that he can get. He shot her not once, not twice, he shot her 7 times. He made sure she was dead. And I would like to say more, but I don't think I can.
I can say this, the jury absolutely, in my mind, made the right decision. There's no shred of doubt in my mind. I saw it with my own eyes, and I'll remember it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I don't have any involvement in it, and I don't want any part in this.
Sir.
And I am, sending my condolences to the family and her loved ones. I think that's all I have to say for now. I will be taking you guys back to court at a later time because I have been misrepresented by this individual here, and my rights have been violated.
A rollover accident Wednesday on one of the two bridges leading out of Kashmir impeded traffic for a time. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office says the northbound pickup hit the curb heading north onto the Applets Way Bridge and tipped onto its driver's side. No one on board was hurt, and a tow truck was called to get the truck back on its wheels and hauled away from the scene. The blocked lane was reopened in less than an hour. A new mayor also means a new council member is needed at Wenatchee City Hall. Mike Poyer represents Council District 2, but at the end of December, he'll be sworn in as mayor after winning the election to succeed Frank Kuntz. That means District 2 needs a new city council representative. Registered voters who live in that district can apply to the city council for appointment to the post. Applications are available through the city's website or at the Wenatchee City Clerk's office. January 12th is the deadline to apply, with a swearing-in date of February 8th. After 2 years with 2 competing Oktoberfest celebrations, the Wenatchee Valley may be back down to 1. Project Bayern, the nonprofit that used to stage the Leavenworth Oktoberfest but broke away after a dispute with the city and its Chamber of Commerce, says it will postpone the 2024 festival that was planned for Wenatchee. The organization has held its competing Oktoberfest at the Town Toyota Center since 2022, while the Leavenworth Chamber began staging its own festival in the Bavarian Village. Organizers say the event, which would have marked the 25th anniversary of the Project Bayern Festival, is the victim of rising costs. No rescheduled date has been announced. When we come back, behavioral health, homelessness, and the fentanyl crisis are the top priorities of Governor Jay Inslees' 2024 supplemental budget. And whole and 2% milk, both flavored and unflavored, may make a comeback in school lunches. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
The holiday season is here, and life is hectic. Let Merry Maids help simplify yours. You expect a lot, and Merry Maids delivers more. They'll make your home or business sparkle for holiday parties, special events, and family gatherings. They'll customize the cleaning to fit your needs and your budget. Merry Maids are cleaning experts. They're licensed, bonded, and insured. Best of all, your satisfaction is always guaranteed. Visit online, merrymaids.com, and call for a free estimate. Then you can relax. It's done.
At D.A. Davidson in Wenatchee, they believe your investment success begins with a personalized plan. A plan that is the roadmap you need to navigate your way to living your best years in retirement. D.A. Davidson can help you create a plan so you can take the time to enjoy the finer things in life. Let the financial advisors at D.A. Davidson help chart your retirement future today.
Caught in a conflict? Family? Workplace? Neighbor? Business? Housing disputes? Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center provides mediation services, a cost-effective and efficient way to provide a written resolution to disputes and issues. Plus, we offer mediation training and community education on conflict resolution and communication skills. Contact us to learn more.
This is the time of year we celebrate family, traditions, and great food. At Abby's, our legendary pizzas are so giant that they feed up to 6 happy family members. When you need a break from cooking, think Abby's, our place or your place. Our family is here for your family. What makes Abby's triple topper so great?
Pepperoni, Canadian bacon, ground beef.
With these premium toppings piled to the edge, it's a whole lot of pizza on sale for a very special price. And when you give the gift of Abby's, we'll give you a present too.
The City of Leavenworth and the Washington State Department of Ecology have reached settlement over a decade-long water rights dispute. Ecology and the city have been working with the Icicle Creek Basin, a forum of local, state, and federal agencies and more, as a non-litigation alternative for the last 10 years. Together, they work to, quote, find water supply and water saving solutions in the Icicle Creek Basin and as an avenue for settling an appeal previously filed by the city. The city said the appeal relates to a dispute over 721 acre-feet per year of available domestic water that's associated with the city's water portfolio. Mayor Carl Flores said the settlement is a significant milestone for the city's water rights and that the parties, quote, fostered a spirit of cooperation and mutual respect during the process. Behavioral health, homelessness, and the fentanyl crisis are the top priorities of Governor Jay Inslees' 2024 supplemental budget. Ahead of the 60-day legislative session, which begins on January 8th, Inslee released his budget proposals, which serve as a midway update to the state's 2023 through 2025 budget. The $70.9 billion budget highlights that include an additional $464 million to meet the demand of the state's behavioral health needs and additional $64 million to combat the fentanyl epidemic through efforts like treatment access and recovery supports. Additionally, the budget proposes $140 million to help with housing issues like encampments, preventing eviction and housing affordability. During a news conference yesterday, Inslee explains how he would characterize these proposals.
Well, first off, it's generally following the prioritization of the state of Washington, which was right to begin with. And if you're right to begin with, you don't change it. But we need more of it. We need more housing encampments removed and people getting housing. We need more young people getting mental health treatment. We need more fentanyl recovery systems to get people off of drugs. We need more officers on the street, and this is providing all of those things. So I would characterize this budget as a continuation of the direction with an increased scope.
Whole and 2% milk, both flavored and unflavored, may make a comeback in school lunches. Yesterday, the U.S. House of Representatives passed the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act of 2023 by a vote of 330 to 99. The bipartisan bill was introduced by Congresswoman Kim Schreier and Congressman Glenn Thompson of Pennsylvania. The Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids Act of 2010 changed nutrition standards for the National School Lunch Program and prohibited whole milk in school lunches. The bill will head to the Senate next.
At Confluence Health, our mission is clear: to provide exceptional care for our community. We believe in healthcare that's personal and local, because we're just like you, members of this great community.
We are Confluence.
Local care by and for our community.
Local care by and for our community.
Local care by and for our community.
We are Confluence.
At Local Myth Pizza, we believe in real food, freshly prepared with only premium ingredients. Our cheeses are imported from Italy. Our sauces, dressings, and even our sausages are made in-house fresh daily. Featuring Northwest craft beers and 30 Chelan Valley wines and ciders. Family fun and amazing food. Eat local, drink local, and be local at Local Myth Pizza.
Come see why Sunset Magazine says you can't beat Local Myth Pizza.
Get your favorite beverage and a wide variety of food choices all under one big roof at the Tap Room in Pybus. The Tap Room has the most popular choices for lunch and dinner in the Valley. With unique appetizers, salads, sandwiches, and tasty rice bowls, everybody will find a new favorite dish. Plus many craft beers from Hellbent Brewing, or you can choose wine, cider, or a delightful craft cocktail. Experience the family-friendly Tap Room at Pybus for yourself. It's just what you've been looking for.
Time now for our weekly Pause for Pets feature from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Today's featured pet is a playful shepherd mix named Elvira.
Hi, I'm Coralie with Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, Animal Care Coordinator. And this beautiful shepherd mix, who loves treats, is Elvira. She is a sweetheart. She loves her toys, and she will play fetch with you all day if you let her. She's got a lot of energy still. She's only 2, we think, and she's beautiful. She's a great size. She's, that kind of medium, mid-size. So she's a shepherd mix. We're not sure what she's mixed with, but she's got this beautiful black coat, and her tail's kind of curly. So I don't know what she could be, but she's got gorgeous brown eyes. I don't know. Maybe part husky. It's hard to say. But she's part sweetheart, that we know. I think that she would do really well with a young family. She's just a really sweet dog. She's got just a really great personality, and she loves her belly rubs, and she loves walks, and she just, wants to do whatever you're doing. Yes, and she loves ear scratches. We, as usual, since she was a stray, we don't know about cats. We do know that she can be a little selective with other dogs if you have one. She has big feelings about dogs. So it might be best if she's your only, but you know, we always encourage people to come down with their dogs if they're interested in meeting her, to see how they do together. She's just a beautiful soul of a dog, and we really want to see her get a home. She's really smart. She knows some tricks. She sits faster than a lot of other dogs I've seen do it, and she knows her down, and she knows come and even shake. She's very smart. That's the shepherd in her. So if you'd like to come and meet Elvira, we are open 11 till 6, Thursday through Tuesday, and we'd love to introduce you.
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a really great Thursday today. Another cloudy day weather-wise out there. Some of that misty light rain early this morning, and then just a lot of those low-hanging clouds for us. This is a shot of Lake Chelan from our McNeil Canyon North Sky-Fi Tower camera, and you can see the clouds are almost all across our viewing area here in North Central Washington today. And unfortunately, looks like that trend is going to continue. As far as trends go, let's look at our long-term precipitation and temperature trend, our 8 to 14 precipitation outlook. It looks like we have a better chance of being below normal as far as precipitation goes, kind of right in the maybe category as far as 8 to 14 days out. And as far as temperatures go, we're going to stay just slightly above normal, and that goes for a big swath of the western United States. So it looks like below normal precipitation and slightly above normal temperatures. And I hate to break the news to you, doesn't look like we're going to have a white Christmas. We'll talk more about that coming up. 38, our unofficial high temperature today. 33 is our normal high for this time of year. 58, our record, and that was set back in 1979. 34 is where we started the day, didn't warm up all that much. 25 is our normal low, and our record low, 6 degrees, set in 1972. Sunrise, 7:41 this morning, and the sun set this afternoon once again at 4:10. Let's take a look at those Friday temperatures, and they will be slightly warmer as we move into the end of the week. 41 for Moses Lake and Ephrata, 40 the high temperature in Quincy. Wenatchee, we will see around 39 degrees, and that's pretty consistent all the way up the Highway 97 corridor into Omak. 38 in Leavenworth and 35 the high temperature tomorrow for you folks in Lake Wenatchee. Tonight, we can expect areas of fog to continue. High pressure over southern Idaho is creating this nice ridge over us, and that's keeping our weather very quiet, at least for the moment. But you can see more of that fog expected tonight. We're going to see that for Friday, too, unfortunately. Areas of fog. It will be mild out there. All of this gray is low clouds and fog, so a lot of us experiencing that weather. High temperatures, as I mentioned, tomorrow near 40 degrees. Getting into the upcoming weekend, I think mainly morning fog, and then we may even see a peek at the sun on Saturday. High temperatures very consistent once again and still above normal, right about 40 degrees for Saturday. On Sunday, I think we're going to see a pretty nice day. Partly cloudy skies. It will be more seasonal as far as our temperatures go, but I still think we'll see some sun on Sunday. High temperatures in the mid-30s, and then this storm system moves just to the north, and that'll bring some clouds our way on Monday and about a 40% chance of rain and snow showers. Not so much in the morning or afternoon, but here we go late afternoon and into the evening. That's where we could see some of that precipitation on Monday. Also, a good chance for it on Tuesday with a 30% chance of a rain-snow mix. That will be tapering off in the afternoon. Temperatures will stay on the mild side with highs Tuesday near 40 degrees. And getting into Wednesday, mostly cloudy skies. High pressure still anchored over northeast Washington. We will see mostly cloudy skies. It will be slightly warmer. We are going to jump up into the low and maybe even mid-40s as we get into the mid part of next week. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. 31 overnight tonight. Areas of fog for both Friday and Saturday. Temperatures in the upper 30s with some sunshine on Sunday, just a shade cooler, 35 degrees. And then the wet stuff moves in on both Monday and Tuesday. 38 your high Monday, 40 on Tuesday. Wednesday doesn't look bad. Mostly cloudy skies with a high temperature then of 43 degrees. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Castle Rock International is the Northwest's premier real estate agency for large acreage properties, farms and ranch land, lodging and resorts, waterfront properties, and commercial real estate. Professional, knowledgeable, and discreet, award-winning Castle Rock International has the listings and the highly qualified buyers you have been looking for. Contact John McNamara at Castle Rock International today, or visit their website for more information about this outstanding local company.
It's cold outside and time to make sure your loved ones are safe and secure at home during the cold months ahead. Aging and Adult Care has low-cost, in-home care options for seniors, adults with disabilities, and for caregivers assisting relatives or friends. Services like housekeeping, personal care, and home-delivered meals can make such a difference for you or someone you know. These services and more are available by calling Aging and Adult Care's offices at 1-800-572-4459.
Only one college basketball game on the schedule to tell you about from last night. Eastern Washington demolished Portland Bible College 103-34. Ouch. Cedric Coward led 5 players in double figures with 25 points, while Dane Erikstrup had 17 for the Eagles. Seattle Kraken, after stopping an 8-game losing streak Tuesday, will try to make it 2 wins in a row tonight in NHL play. Fresh off a 4-0 win over Florida earlier this week, the Kraken host the Chicago Blackhawks tonight at Climate Pledge Arena. Game time 7 o'clock. You can watch the action on Root Sports Northwest. In a game marred by 20 penalties, including 2 10-minute misconducts and 2 5-minute fighting infractions, Wenatchee fell at Portland last night 7-2. The Winterhawks took advantage of a 10-minute misconduct penalty with 2 power play goals to start the second period and put Portland on top 3-0. Graham Sword and Luca Sherbina tried to give Wenatchee a chance, but it wasn't to be last night.
Circle is Wood. Wood down low, behind the net to the left wing, off the corner to the circle. One-timer scores. Graham Sword takes it and shoots one over the glove of Justin Marich, and a power play goal for the Wenatchee Wild. Hawks cut the right wall. They go to center ice here for Cagnoni. Cagnoni left. Clausen shoots. He scores! There it is. Career goal number 100 for Gabe Clausen, the 27th Winterhawk all-time to get a century mark in goals. It's on the power play. Blocker side on G. He puts it posting in. Beer garden area. Left wing coming through, looking for a tip. What a deflection. Sherbina spun his body around 180 degrees, redirected a hard pass to the top of the crease, and he finds the back of the net. That is an impressive tip to make it 4-2. Low to high, missed one-timer. Here comes a breakaway. Clausen picked it up. Gabe Clausen in. Clausen shoots, denied. Brendan G.
Big save, Brendan G.
And now it's back to the high slot. Portland will drive it to neutral. Hawks pick it up. 2-on-1. Left wing in. Portland around the defender. Center. He scores! Kyle McDonough finds Josh Zakreski. Portland gets his 5th of the night. Extends the lead back to 3. Portland has it. They'll skate with it for a moment. Now they send it to open ice, and this one will do it. Walking it into the net. Jack O'Brien on the feed from Josh Zakreski. A 6-2 lead for Portland. High pass comes up there from Dart. Right side Cagnoni. Goal line shot. Save made. Rebound. Darby scores. Hudson Darby, 3rd of the year on the power play. Beats the clock. 1.1 to go, and the Winterhawks add another. Puck down, that'll do it. 7-2 winners. Your Portland Winterhawks offense has been grooving.
Wenatchee returns home tomorrow night to host first place Prince George at 7 o'clock at the Town Toyota Center. For tickets, go to WenatcheeWildHockey.com. Well, we featured Big Nine Wrestling last night on the NCWLIFE channel, and it was a doozy. Moses Lake and Eastmont went back and forth with the match coming down to the final bout to determine a winner. The Mavericks would pull out a 39-36 victory with pins in the final two weights. I had the call here on the NCWLIFE channel.
20 seconds left in the round. That's a long time for Land to hold on here, and he will not. He's got it in well now. Now it's about those arching, using your head, using your neck. No, it's going to be a pin. 1 minute, 3 seconds into the second round for Keaston Hughes, and we're tied at 6-6. He's got it on the near side, going to flip him over backside. And again, looking for points at least, if not the pin. Nygaard flailing about, but no, it's going to be a pin. A minute and 26 seconds into round number one. Come in behind him, no points yet. And there is a takedown for Dixon for Eastmont. Now looking for the cradle. He got it, and he's going to get a pin. Holy cow, look at this. For Dixon, a pin. 44 seconds into round number one. Hall a little bit high here, but also was able to get the cradle far side, draw him to him, and got the pin. How about that? Look out. Kidrowski looking for the takedown and looking for more. With 27 seconds left, has him turned, looking for the pin. Rodriguez doing all he can to stay off of his back. He will not, though. And the match comes to an end here in round number two, 140 into it. If you hold it for a matter of a few seconds, it's worth 2. If you hold it for a matter of more than that, it's worth 3. Or if you put both shoulders to the mat, it's a pin, just like that. Yelling out onto the mat in the din here at Eastmont High School. A sit out for Hernandez. He'll crowd, he'll lift, he will, no, will he get the 2-point reversal? No, they're still saying that Robles has the advantage, and now will they say a 2-point reversal? Yes, they will. Robles, Hernandez tied at 9 with 15 seconds to go. 1-point escape. So it's going to come down to a takedown with 10 seconds left. Hernandez with the shot. 10-9 to score. 7 seconds left. Robles trying to hang on for dear life. With 4, with 3, with 2. They're off the mat with a second to go. And the shots, and that'll do it. Alexander Robles with a 10-9 win over Cruz Hernandez. Got the arm. Trying to pull him towards him, posting up. And now looking for the pin here. And boy, he's looking pretty good to get that pin right now. He does. Major decision would give Moses Lake the match. And again, he's looking for the pin, looking for just clear sailing for the Mavericks. And he'll get it. And Moses Lake will come back and win the match.
Cashmere came out the big winner of a double duel in Caribou Trail League last night at Cascade. The Bulldogs beat the Kodiaks 45-24 and topped Quincy 49-22. In other matches, saw Quincy beat Chelan 53-17 and Cascade down the Goats 50-22. There were a few Wednesday prep basketball games last night. The Connell boys beat Cascade 64-31 while Moses Lake Christian stopped Soap Lake 71-57. There were 2 lopsided games on the girls' side as Connell bettered Cascade 44-8 and Soap Lake beat Moses Lake Christian 57-14. Busy girls' schedule starts at 5:30 tonight with Eastmont at Davis while Riverside Christian hosts Cascade Christian. Ephrata plays at Quincy in the Battle of the Basin at 5:45. Manson hosts Liberty Bell at 6 while Okanagan is at Tenasket and Soap Lake hosts Wilson Creek. Waterville Mansfield girls get center stage tonight at 7:30 when they host Pateras. The Billy Goat and Shocker boys boys will start off the night in boys basketball. That'll start at 6 o'clock. Eastmont visits Davis at 7, while Cascade Christian plays at Riverside Christian. Ephrata battles Quincy at 7:15. The 7:30 games have Liberty Bell and Manson. Tonasket hosts Okanagan, and Wilson Creek travels to Soap Lake. I'll have bowling results for you coming up tomorrow. And that's a look at sports news. Have a happy Thursday.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more news from around North Central Washington, you can find us at ncwlife.com, on our social media channels, or on our mobile app for iPhone and Android. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. Email us at news@ncwlife.com or call us at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.